Good morning everyone, this is George Bayruthi giving you the market report for Wednesday the 27th of August. This is an overnight report that we present you with all the information that you need to have before the market opens. First of all, who we are. We're a stockbroking firm located on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I'll give you a bit more information about the company later in this presentation. Now, let me start with a disclaimer. Everything I say here is for general advice and general information only. And before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. A copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. So please call the office if you wish to receive that copy. Alright, every morning we present you with an editorial or an education report on a specific topic. This morning we continue with our analysis of how gold interacts with the US dollar. It is actually negatively correlated in most situations. And before that we finished 13 part on options, where we gave you every information that you need to be able to understand and trade options. And before that we finished another long series on futures contracts. And if you wish to receive any of this information, obviously you can actually always go to the website and subscribe for a 15-day free trial. And there is a lot of more information on education and our recommendations, our scans. So we encourage you to try our 15 free-day trial and surf the full content of the website. Now we give you some data, and as you can see, overnight and from around the globe, we start with Wall Street, where US stocks rose, sending the broader S&P 500 index to close above 2,000 for the first time, as report showed the biggest ever jump in durable goods orders and better than expected increase in consumer confidence. The S&P 500 rose 0.1% and climbed to 2,000 and closed for the first time at 2,000. The Dow Jones Industrial Average increased 29 points or 0.2% to 17,106. In Europe, the StoXX 50 index that comprises several European major markets climbed up 1% and finished at 3,197. In London, the FTSE 100 index rose 0.7% to 6,823. In Japan, the Nikkei index fell 0.6%, and in China, the Shanghai index also dropped by the extent of 0.8%. On the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,280 US per ounce, and that is up $5 from this time yesterday. Silver closed this morning at $19.39. It is steady, and crude oil was at 93.8 US a barrel, and that is up 40 cents. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was at 321 cents per pound, and that is down 0.9%. Iron ore, which is important for our miners such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue, was down 0.3% at 88.9 US a ton. On the currencies, the Aussie dollar was at 93 US cents, 96.9 Japanese yen, 70.6 euro cents, and 56.3 British pence. And of course, these are intrabank rates. On our market yesterday, the benchmark ASX 200 index was up 2.7 points or less than 0.1% and closed at 5,638. The best performers amongst the leaders were Leighton Holdings and Suncorp, both up 0.9%. The worst performers, Rio and Santos, both down 0.7%. Local shares are set to open higher, bolstered by the S&P 500 climbing to 2,000, as I mentioned earlier. The futures contract this morning was showing 12 points up, indicating a positive start to the market this morning. Now, in our market report, we also give you the announcement what's happening around the world, in Australia, Europe and the United States, as I mentioned in my presentation. Also, we show you what our analyst has come up with in terms of FS Security picks, as well as the FS Securities trade. So you can see this is actually a summary. If you want more information, you need to go to the website to see a lot more information about each of those stocks. We also like to show you the trend in the volume and the ratio between advances and declines. You can see for the last 2 days the declines were actually exceeding the advances, and the volume is still much lower than what we had several days ago, slowly climbing to reach the 2,100 billion, but certainly below the 2.3 billion that we saw sometime towards the end of last week. We also show you various tables to show you which companies has actually performed well on the market last night, or yesterday I should say. You've got this company, Australian Ethical Investment Limited, up nearly 9% yesterday. You go down the list and you can see some companies you may want to find out more about, and if you wish to get any more analysis on any of those companies, all you have to do is call the office, and the phone number is shown on the screen right now. We also like to show you the companies with high volume. AMP had a very high volume yesterday with an increase of 0.9%. Telstra is always amongst the top leading companies in terms of activity in volume. 39, nearly 40 million shares exchange hand in Telstra yesterday. And remember, Telstra going ex-dividend today. Fortescue Metal was down 1.3% with also high volume. We show you this table every day with updated information. We also give you a snapshot of the top 10 companies that went up and 10 companies that went down. Buru Energy was up 9% yesterday. In actual fact, over the last 3 days, this company has moved by nearly 20%. You go down the list, you can see Lynas up 3.2%. On the downside, we've got Ainsworth Game down nearly 10%, Senex Energy down nearly 9%, and Beach Energy down nearly 4%. Again, all this information is valuable. If you really want to get any more information, once again, call the office. We like to show you the sectors, how each sector has performed. Going down that third column, as I'm showing you on the screen, in the middle of the screen right now, you can see red means a decline in the sector, white means a positive rise. Going down the list, we see that telecommunication was up 0.6% yesterday, and healthcare, thanks to CSL. The financial, 0.2%. On the downside, the worst performing sector is energy, 0.4% down, followed by gold, about 0.5%. Actually 0.5%, this is actually the highest, with the utility also 0.5%. Anyway, this information, again, valuable, that we update every day. We like to give you at the end of the week a snapshot about what happened in America, commodities, foreign exchange over the last 2 weeks. You can see that the Dow Jones over the last 2 weeks, at the end of last week, was up nearly 3%. Gold, on the other hand, was down 2.2% over the last 2 weeks. On the local market, most sectors were actually on the upside over the last 2 weeks. On the right hand side, we've got the various companies, and again, going down the list, we can see that Suncorp up 5% for the last 2 weeks. Newcrest up 3.7%. Bramble 3.8%. On the downside, we see ANZ was down 3.5%, but was actually ex-dividend dates. CBA was down nearly 2%, giving nearly $2 in dividends. Now we finish off by giving you when the dividends are paid. We give you 2 tables. The first one is by date. So you can see that today Woodside Petroleum going ex-date Trans-Pacific Industries, Telstra, Santos, QBE, all these companies going ex-dividend today. Tomorrow we've got Ansell, Asciano and Macquarie Radio. And then we also like to give you another table where we show you the various dividends by percentage. You can see that Macquarie Radio giving nearly 9% yield on your stock. Going down the list, Coca-Cola Amatil nearly 6% yield, Woodside Petroleum 5%, Telstra 5.1%, Fortescue Metal 4.7%. Again, all information that we believe it's valuable. Now, who I am? Well, my name is George Bairuthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. As you can see, I have many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to help our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders and hopefully make some money on the stock market trading, whether you're trading options, commodities, stocks, foreign exchange. And we educate our clients to bring their knowledge and skills to certain levels. Alright, now who we are? Well, I mentioned that we are a stockbroking firm. We're fully licensed and obviously we trade most instrument on the market, and we also offer a very attractive investment at 7% interest over 1 year paid monthly, or 9% over 3 years, again interest paid monthly. We are financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. How to reach us? There is our phone number. Our landline is 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 56304141. My mobile number is available for you to contact me 7 days a week when I'm available, and our website and my email address. Alright, well, have a happy trading day, and I'll be back again at 1:15 to tell you what happened during the morning. And of course, this will be recorded and placed on the website.